Hello, welcome to Poetry Changes Lives. Poetry, history, and a thought for the day, all in one book. Makes a great present to give people. You can buy this on Amazon. A lot of people find it very nice just to dip into. Well, on this day in 1959, it was a tragic day. I dimly remember it myself. The singer Buddy Holly was killed in a plane crash. It was a sad story. He was such a nice young man, Buddy Holly, by all accounts. Fame, took him a bit by surprise. And on this occasion, he'd been playing with his band somewhere, I think in Texas, and the weather was really bad. But he wanted to get back home to his newly married wife, I think, and he persuaded uh, a pilot to fly a small plane back to wherever his home was. And of course, the weather crashed the plane. Um, the day the music died for thousands of fans. A lot of musicians have been killed in plane crashes over the years. It's weird, really. Uh, Famous, wonderful musicians like Otis Redding, uh, John Denver, the band that Lynyrd Skynyrd, Jim Reeves, Patsy Cline, wonderful, wonderful singers. Seems almost as if sort of singing stars are accident prone in some way, or maybe it's just the fact they have to travel so much. It's a tough life being on tour. Of course, the Buddy Holly disaster was immortalized by Don McLean in his song American Pie, the day the music died. Um, it's the fairy tale of pop stardom doesn't always end happily by any means. Times can sometimes seem very dark. The world can seem a dark place. And at times like that, I like to sort of meditate on the big things. Not that I'm very good at philosophy, but I like to think about life and death and the fact that death really is just a gateway to something better, and we shouldn't be afraid of it. And I like reading people like John Donne writing, in the 16th century about life and death, and how we shouldn't just be fearful all the time of death that is to come because it's inevitable, but it doesn't have to be bad. Um, this poem, Death Be Not Proud by John Donne, I very much like this. See what you think of this. Death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. For those whom thou thinkest thou dost overthrow, die not, poor Death, nor yet canst thou kill me from rest and sleep, which but thy pictures be. Much pleasure then thee much more must flow, and soonest our best men with thee do go. Rest of their bones and souls' delivery, thou art slave to fate, chance, kings, and desperate men, and dost with poison, war, and sickness dwell, and poppy or charms can make us sleep as well. And better than thy stroke, why swellest thou then? One short sleep past, we wake eternally, and death shall be no more. Death, thou shalt not die. I like that. Today I remember those who have died young for whatever reason. It's always sad when someone dies young. I will remember, like John Donne, that one short sleep past, we wake eternally. Thanks for listening.